We took a trip to Seward, Alaska, where we went on a scenic train ride, a boat tour of the Kenai Fjords, a dog sled ride, and a hike to a glacier. We flew into Anchorage, Alaska, where we took a 4-hour scenic train ride to the city of Seward.
There you go.
The whole ride was filled with breathtaking scenery of the Alaskan coast and mountains. After the long journey, we arrived in Seward. And proceeded to check into our AirBnB, which had great views of the mountains right outside the door. Seward is a port city on Resurrection Bay, which leads out to the Gulf of Alaska and Pacific Ocean. We took an all-day boat tour of the Kenai Fjords, a long channel of water surrounded by incredible mountains and cliffs. On the tour, we stopped for lunch at Fox Island. There was a little bit of downtime for some rock skipping. Then we continued on the boat ride. There was a lot of wildlife to see, including sea lions, humpback whales, and orcas. There was also some downtime to spend inside the boat.
Yeah? Why is this boat going so fast?
we made it to the furthest point in our journey, the Aialik Glacier. Then it was time to head back to Seward. The next day, we went to visit the Ididaride dog sled tours.
Oh, a dog!
Yeah, see the dogs?
All right, Sled.
Since it was summer and there was no snow, sled dogs train in the off-season by pulling sleds on wheels, a perfect opportunity for visitors to enjoy. After the short run, the dogs took a rest in the river. Then continued along. We got to spend some time with the dogs at the end of the run.
Do you want to touch him?
There were also puppies, which our kids really enjoyed.
The puppy, Elliot.
Yeah. We need to be nice to dogs. I can't believe the dog.
Nobody ever should slap
My puppy was just a small baby one. The baby one, that was the baby one.
Just outside of Seward is the Kenai Fjords National Park, where we took a short hike to exit Glacier. The beginning is mostly flat and partially paved. Along the trail are markers of where the glacier used to be in years past, and it was shocking to see how much the ice had receded over the past century. Midway through the trail, we started going up a moderate incline. finally, we could see the glacier in the distance. We hiked to the end of the trail where we got a good view of Exit Glacier. And sat down for a snack. We then headed back down the trail, which also gave us some stunning views of the surrounding mountains. We also spent some time exploring the city of Seward. It's a small, quaint town with incredible views of mountains everywhere you look. Our kids spent a lot of time at the playground, which was quite large with amazing views.
Whoa, great job, Evan. You can do it, you can do it.
But our main reason for visiting Seward was because it was a port city and the boarding point for many Alaskan cruises, which was the next part of our trip to Alaska.